Okay, making a quick little video here. Strum patterns, finger picking style, and strum patterns. So, okay, so if you have 4 fingers and you start with the D string, you have D, G, B, and E. So is what would be on your actual fingers. Your thumb would be E and A. So starting from the top, you have E, A are typically thumb, yeah? And then you have your D is your index, G is your middle finger, B is your ring finger, and then bottom E or high E will be your pinky, yeah? So if you put, let's say you hold an E pattern, okay, just regular E, which is 2nd fret for your A and D, 1st fret for your G. Everything else is open. If you put your fingers right there on the designated strings I outlined just now, pull them straight up, that's an E. If you add all the strings, that's just a natural E. There you go. Now, that's one way to practice that chord. Instead of just strumming it, just go. Alright? Just going from, and that's thumb, thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky. Ring, middle, index, thumb, thumb. Going up and down, up and down. That's one way to practice, getting your fingers where they belong, so they just naturally just go there. Just, you feel it, and they just go there. It comes in handy later when you're actually trying to pick, all right? Now that's the finger positioning, and I'm using E because it's a pretty easy chord to hold down while you're practicing something a little more complicated with your right hand. All right, now the next thing I want to go over is strum patterns. So maybe you don't want to only just pick through the chord. Maybe you want to do a little bit of a strum pattern, and since you don't have the benefit of a pick in your hand, you can't just put the pick down, start finger picking, pick the pick up. Can't do it. So you need to have a strum pattern that's consistent with an open hand. All right, so the back of your fingernail has a very distinctive, back of your fingernail of your index finger, very distinctive sound as compared to that much more mellow pad of your thumb, right? And then the pad of your index finger, you're hearing the high down, you're hearing from high to low. So each one of those things has a little bit different sound. So you have down with your index, which is your index and your nail, pad of your thumb, then back up with pad of your index. So it sounds like this. Okay? And then the next thing you want to try is to maybe break that up. So let's say you go, you just have to go, that same last bit is just a repeat of the index pad of your index finger, right? So, and let me change the tempo a little bit. So it'll be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Index, thumb, index, 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 index. Okay, so you can actually change it from there, but you go down, up, down, up, down. And if you want to make it go a little bit longer before you do that change, you can go. And just play around with it, and then we'll work into moving the chords around. It gets a little more interesting as you learn chords. So hopefully that was helpful. It's good first step for sure, and I'll make more of these videos and move on from there. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.